I'm off to the Mardi Gras. So we got ready in our hotel and here's the look. The eyeshadow look took me about 45 minutes and the water stain on my shirt took about 1.34 seconds. As we walked into the stadium, there was thousands of people. It was crazy. I was really hungry because I hadn't had lunch yet, and just as I had that thought, I saw some walking fairy bread and thought I was tripping. One of them was kind of like walking on his own, like behind the pack, which is risky business when you're a piece of fairy bread in Australia, all alone, delicious and vulnerable. I arrived at the Meta box, which was so cool. It was decked out with like disco balls and lights, and they even had this machine with a GoPro on it, which gives you a 360 view of all of your floors. I'm kidding, it actually made me feel sexy. I also accidentally caught this really cute video of Ryan, AJ's boyfriend. Just look at the way he was looking at her. He was just looking at her with such loving eyes as she was posing for the photo. Oh, it's adorable. Look at him. And I finally got some hands on some food. This cheeseburger slider was so good. And then I sat outside by myself to indulge and watch the parade. And my very mature manager, Sonia, just thought this was hilarious.
Hello. I love you. I'm just like eating. Yeah. Leave me alone.
I then accidentally stood on this drag queen's dress.
I'm so sorry.
I thought that was the end of me, like this is how I go out, I guess. But it's all good, we became friends.
Let's have a selfie.
Thanks, Auntie Shaz. And then this is when I realised I should probably sit in the front row if I want to record anything. Because every time I tried to film, someone stood up, like oh look, it's a lovely parade. Then Lil and I absolutely teared up over the Support Trans Youth float. It was just so heartwarming seeing the kids and their parents marching proudly for their children. There was literally everything. There was a rugby float, a football float, and the crowd went absolutely wild for the nurses and midwives. Then these beautiful girls' mum came and found me in the Meta box and asked if I would come and meet them. And they were just so cute. Thank you so much, Emma and Cora, for supporting me.
Your name? Oh my god, I'm Cora. Hi.
Then they finished the night off with an amazing performance and some fireworks, and it was just such a happy atmosphere. I loved it! And everyone hit the town for some drinky poos, but I was over it. I just wanted to go to bed. I will say, at the end of that wild night, everyone looked entirely different to how they arrived. My Monties were dropping like flies since the night started. Makeup had sweated into oblivion. 5 o'clock shadows were peeking through. I even saw the lone fairy bread, but at this point he was just nothing but crust, just lying on the side of the road like, help! Great night, 10 out of 10.